Alright, so to practice our watercolor techniques in a composition, we're going to do two types. One, we're going to do a warm background setting and a cool background setting. So wet and wet technique is going to be the outcome of this whole one. This one is going to have dry overlap. So this one's going to be a little bit looser, more abstract. This one's going to be a little bit more accurate as far as the representation of the colors and the shape of the apple that we're working with. So in here, we need to do, if we're doing wet and wet, we're setting up a warm background. So I'm going to just take clean water and a big brush, and I'm going to wet the entire surface of the paper. Occasionally you gotta move your head around to make sure that everything is wet. Now, to set up that surface, I'm just going to use a pale yellow wash. Alright, so I've got the yellow on my big brush, and I've got a large area of a pale yellow wash. So as I go in, I'm just setting up a little more yellow. I'm just setting up a warm tone over the entire surface of the paper. And it can have variations in the warmth. You know, there might be a little bit more yellow in one area or another. Alright, so that just gives me a really light pale wash over the entire surface of the background. And now I just have to let that totally dry. I'm going to clean out my brush. Get clean water again. And I'm going to wet the entire background surface for my cool wash. Now to do the cool wash, I'm going to use a really pale wash of blue. And then do the same thing. So the wet and wet technique allows for the wash to spread evenly and smoothly. And now I just have to let it dry.